can't you fit less characters in your SMS message? And it reduces it by 60 characters. So we do elliptical curve cryptography, which is very small keys, so that when you exchange it with each message, it has minimal impact, but still, you lose 60 characters. Yeah. And another question? The question is, have we considered just using OTR as it is and fragmenting the message? The first problem is that OTR as it is requires a 5- or 6-way handshake. So to start communicating with someone via SMS, you would have to exchange messages 5 or 6 times, which has, I think, usability implications. And the other problem is that, yeah, you could just use like the straight up Dippy-Hellman stuff, but I think each message you exchanged would then become 5 messages, and people tend to care about like SMS cost and stuff like that. And also, ECC is the future. It's all of the everything else has been removed from the NSA Suite B recommendations, and so I think we should all be looking for ECC in the future as well. Yep. Yeah. So the question is, like, if you've been using Google for a long time, isn't it too late to care about all of this stuff? Don't they already know everything about you? And I think the answer is probably yes and no. That yes, they have a lot of information, and that's troubling. But if you start now, then eventually that information might become stale. For email? Yeah. So the question is, with the OTR stuff, are we going to like maybe move that into anonymous remailers and things like that? And I think that's a great idea. I'm not working on it now.
We've been talking a lot about trying to restart Tenet because after it got shut down from the Scientology guys, like trying to figure out this. But it's really cool to be able to use stuff like that and have anonymous remailers.
Right.
Yeah,
I think I think a lot of people have been thinking about this probably, but it seems like the anonymous remailer stuff probably needs to be rethought a little bit since like the original developments. We live in this spam-filled world, and there's all these other considerations that have emerged. So I would love to see that stuff take off again. But, yes. The question is, am I aware of any efforts to alert users to the privacy implications of using things like Google and Facebook? And I mean, I don't really know. I don't know of any like sort of codified programs, but there are definitely groups like EPIC, EFF, Privacy International, who are constantly blackening the skies with press releases about what's going on in these places. So that's good. All right, so I got it from Gandhi.net, which is like a registrar that is pretty cool. But and I deployed it, and then they revoked it, like without warning me, no notice. I didn't even get an email when they revoked it. It just showed up in the CRL and on the OCSP provider, and they actually took down the service for like 5 days because no one could use it because instantly everyone was getting the revocation notices in their browsers. And based on the way that it was set up, there's no real easy way to click through it or to exempt the certificate. And so I went through a bunch of stuff with them. There was a lot of drama. The Register wrote a extremely scathing article about Gandhi.net that was pretty crazy. But in the end, now I distribute a self-signed certificate with the add-on. So what happens is the add-on comes with a self-signed certificate, and then that self-signed certificate is what's being used on the default proxy server. And so it just does the compare. And it's actually more secure than with a CA certificate because there's no opportunity for the CA to issue a rogue certificate And you know, now it's not possible for some certification authority to take down the entire service in one move. Shoot. Okay, sorry. Thank you.